Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach of 189 centimeters. And he'll be facing Sugar Ray Leonard. Can you imagine? He's got a reach of 179 centimeters, and he stands 175 centimeters tall.
This is going to be so exciting. It'd be like David and Goliath. I'm so excited for this. How is this ever going to play out?
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and holding his own. In fact, he turned pro at the age of 16 years old. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. No challenge was too big for this man. He was known for being able to move up in weight and defeat larger fighters. That's why he's a 5-division world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
All right. Which fans are going to be?
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. There's a counter shot. There's a scoring blow. That counter punch caught him clean. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Good counter punching. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then we'll strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher there.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And it's survival time for David Benavidez. How did they survive that?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That's another scoring shot. How about that time counter shot? Good punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A perfect counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Carrying away the right hook. Beautiful counter shot. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. Nice job getting that punch through. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That jab misses. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two fighters are made for one another. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And David Benavidez is on the canvas. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round. Whoa, wait a minute! David Benavidez might be ready to go. Talk about David Benavidez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Great work, I love that, That jab is slick. Round. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You've complete shots, keep smart. Just the same again, don't change too much.
That was, come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Let's start the 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. And Sugar is in trouble. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Big whiff with the right hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. Boy, this neck... And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. The Mexican Monster's in trouble. Down goes Benavidez. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the...
And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable.
And we enter the 8th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And this fight is over. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Are you all right? You're out of there.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.